Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Can y'all hear that hum? It's been bothering me all night. Well, maybe not all night. When I woke up this morning at 3 and have been laying in bed for the past 3 hours, kind of half up, half asleep. Welcome to jet lag. Oh, and Wrinkle City. I want to get these clothes pressed, but the problem is that I could probably do it myself. Number one, I don't have time. Number two, I know that if I do it, I may very well ruin the clothes altogether. They have an iron and a board, and I know, by now you're already bored. I'll stop. I just ordered room service, triple espresso, and bacon. Breakfast of champions. I also get to spend my initial waking hours editing a vlog for you. Their bacon tastes really good over here. Really good. The bacon looks a little different, and it tastes a little different. And that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a London thing, a UK thing, a hotel thing, or what. Hey, look at that! I've got my pinky up. I'm all classy and everything. Plus, when I ordered the triple espresso from room service, they said it wouldn't be a problem. They called back and said that they couldn't make a triple espresso, just a double espresso, so I said, fine, 2 double espressos. So I had 2 double espressos. And then when they found out that I ordered a double espresso, or I'm sorry, now a quad espresso and bacon, they threw in more bacon. Oh, wait. I should have used a knife. That's the way they do it here in Europe. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tell you where I'm going today. It's not truly a secret. It's just that I believe there's some sensitivity around communications, but I will share with you what I can share with you. And you know that. I share everything with you. Well, not everything, because I didn't share my shower with you, but I do want to show you. This is kind of neat. So, that's what it looks like. But that's not all. I also have a back cleaner and a leg cleaner. Y'all are doing still photos in front of this? Oh, no, put on your Google Glass. It's okay, Todd. See, I'm vlogging this. I'm doing video and I'm getting the photo taken. We're at the G8 conference, you know, the innovation conference. We're going to innovate here, or we're going to talk about innovating.
Absolutely.
With, I don't know, are you going to talk about that?
No, we're not.
Okay. I would want to talk about that. Who wouldn't? I totally want to take that home with me.
Welcome, I hope you've had a fantastic journey here. I'm sure you're very tired, but you've got some wonderful ideas you're going to share with us shortly. Probably it's quite important, you know, with health and safety and all those other things, that we point out the fire exits so you know how to get out. Could we please point out the emergency exits, please?
He was talking about the power of geosynchronous orbiting satellites to reach any point on Earth behind these walls. And I was so captivated, so inspired by his vision, that his vision would never let me go. And of course you know who he is, Arthur C. Clarke. Wow. And so this serendipitous moment when I heard him speak here in London really inspired my career. I was on my way to medical school, I diverted, I went into satellite communications, and I pursued the idea of introducing program networks via satellite and cable. I did all sports when I started, so I brought all the major sports to cable in the late 70s, except for the NFL, which came a little bit later. Years later, I introduced the Sci-Fi Channel because I wanted to pay homage to Arthur C. Clarke, and because I knew that science fiction fans are passionate about their programming.
I never thought it would be possible to learn so much in such a short amount of time. In the last 48 hours, I believe that I have learned a better way to do business, and that is how to be open, how to collaborate, how to truly crowdsource, but crowdsource with people who are passionate and believe in what they're doing. 46 hours ago, and with very little sleep between now and then, we put 130 innovators from actually 15 cities around the world, but mainly from San Francisco, on one plane, and we gave them 10 hours to come up with some amazing solutions.
Andre, I'd like to ask you about lineage and innovation. One of the things that I find most compelling about your research is the way in which it defies an expectation of what can be done. In the discovery of the isolation, I should say, of graphene, you refuted other physicists who believed that discovering a two-dimensional object was possible.
You know, you have mobile phones, computers, and etc. And some of you probably believe that Bill Gates invented the computer, and so Mark Zuckerberg, okay, whatever. In fact, okay, inside computers there are integrated circuits. Inside those integrated circuits there are transistors, and transistors are made of silicon at the moment. Okay, so I'm one of those guys who are at the very basis of our technological progress, getting knowledge about new materials, what can we do, and so on. So
it's more about very famous. There are many palaces.
You guys have to meet a fellow Iowan. Her name is Cassidy, and she's probably one of the smartest people I've met here, and she's from Iowa. And look at what they're serving tonight.
Iowa beef.
Iowa represents. Cheers. Cheers.
Always
I don't even have to take the card out of my wallet. Booyah! Oh, okay, you gotta be careful though, because the door kind of comes back quick. There's a party happening on the other side of the elevator, and now the doors are shutting. And we're gonna be able to go down this great glass... What? Elevator, that's right, in London. A great glass elevator. You know, the last person who rode one of these shot right out the roof, and then he owned a candy factory with Oompa Loompas. Drunk from the how long was the flight? 10 hours and losing a day, and that was about it. This place has been snapping. I want a microphone. Why did you leave Iowa? Because I was hired to host a television show in San Francisco. Complimentary. Good enough. It should have like just love. I love the cow. What? Yeah. Turn that off. That's perfect. I love the cow. Well, I said cow, and I said love, and I said I love the cow. I didn't love a cow. That never happened. If you hear chomping, it's because I'm munching on a breadstick, and I got some caprese. Caprese with tomato and mozzarella. Oh, and there's the other half of the breadstick. And a fork on a plate. Oh, there's a little tomato. Cute little tomato. Oh, what? Yes, I have been drinking red wine. Why did you ask? Nothing like spending a full evening with colleagues and people who may not be colleagues, but definitely make you feel so stupid. I mean, not intentionally, just that, gosh, I'm surrounded by so many smart people. I don't know what to do sometimes. And I know some people would look at me and think that, I'm intelligent, but sometimes it doesn't feel that way when you are surrounded by people who have done such amazing things. It makes me want to try harder, inspires me to do more, do better. It's been on my mind lately, conversations that I have. It's another reason why I like getting together with people I've never met and doing something that none of us have ever done before, like, take a transatlantic flight, brainstorming through problems and coming up with solutions that really didn't exist before we got together. It's kind of amazing. I like these types of events. I really do. We forge lifelong friendships, or if not friendships, then relationships, connections, because we all shared this experience. And, I shared some of my problems that I've been having, and they offered some solutions, including, where do I go from here? I mean, am I going to create content for the rest of my life, or am I going to take what I know and help other people do what they want to do, if it happens to be on the same path that I traveled on over the years? I'm getting closer to putting a finer point on that, and I realize that may not make much sense right now, but it makes sense to me. I know where I need to go to at some point, and this is not the wine talking, by the way. I just don't know how I'm going to get there. I've had so many experiences, and a wealth of knowledge sits inside my head, and I explain this to people who are in a position where I once happened to be in. How do I better encapsulate that? And unfortunately, it just does not boil down to making a YouTube video or two. There's something bigger than that, and I'm getting there. I think Vlogger Fair is a gateway for it, too. Being able to connect with other content producers who are in my position, as well as our community, and potentially even partners who would help us in our endeavors in creating content for people like you. Was this too long-winded? I don't even know really how long ago this started. Hang on, let me... Oh, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Not bad, not bad. I may edit the initial part out. I don't know yet. Kind of having fun with this. Whoa. Thanks again for liking, commenting, and sharing our videos.